Hey everybody, ooh, nice and chill. T1GlistenerElf here. I hope that the developer gets a chance. We may start in just a minute to give the developer a chance to come in, possible. But this is a little, not free, upcoming mobile game called, and PC, I'm gonna let Studio actually bring it up when he gets here, but whatever. I'm gonna let them bring it up when they get here. Look, we're going to be playing Balatro, but as a Match-3 game. That's what's going on. That's the gist of it. That's basically what's up. Alright. I have played the tutorial a little bit. I am seemingly not very good at this. I know. You'd never believe that. We'll try it. Alright, so how does this work? Each ante has 3 rounds, ending in a boss round with special rules. Cool, and you get to see, of course, what the boss is. So this is the manacle. I'm going to give Balatro names for a bit. These might change, but there you go. Alright. Swap cards to match 3 or more card suits and play a hand. Don't mind if I do. So this is a high card. Oh, by the way, so when you think of, you may think, well, wait a minute, wouldn't you only ever get at least 3 of a kind? Because you're matching 3, right? Well, it actually does, the rank on the card tile actually does matter here. So that was just a high card, regular old plain old high card. Each hand has a base value that level up as you use them, which means there don't have to be planet cards, or some mechanism like planet cards in this game. Hey, thank you for the subscription, name I can't pronounce. That's awesome, thank you, dude. Appreciate it. So, each hand has a base value that you level up as you use them. Cool. Oh, excuse me. Should probably actually, oops, that's not what I meant to do. How do I get this to go away? Oh, you have to press that. Each card scored will have its chip and molt value added to the base hand values. Then they are multiplied to get the total hand score. Alright, sounds about right. Sounds good. At any time, you can view the cards remaining in your deck. Neat. Got a bunch of hearts left. Okay, so full deck. Alright. You see if there's any other 4 of a kind. Well, not 4. It's not 4 of a kind. If I can get 4 to proc again. If I can't, and it looks like I can't, then my strong inclination is to take whichever one looks to be the it looks like this. It's a match-3 game. You want to typically hit the lower ones first, because you'll see more new tiles, which means more chances for chain drops. Alright, there we go. So, winning a round gives you up to 3 pulls at the shop to get new cards, or upgrade your current decks. Alright, current deck rather. I'm going to go into the new card, 2 pair, 80 chips. I mean, I'm not usually a big fan of that. 1 molt, 3 chips. 2 pair is going to be tough to make, you see. We could start building towards diamonds, better diamonds. That might be fine. See if I can get some kind of joker. Contains a flush. Oh, that's the plan. Eventually. Alright. Excuse me. Let me show the upgrades here. So you can upgrade or remove a card from your deck. Again, full deck it's 13 of everything except diamond. So I guess we'll let's knock out hearts first, probably. Well, hold on, maybe we hit this spade because, I mean, we're looking at a 4 either way. Alright, and I'll try to make the deck more consistent. That's the plan anyway. Hopefully, if everything goes well. Jeez, hit a bunch. It actually wasn't worth that much. That's a little bit disappointing. Okay. Well, again, if you can, you want to hit something lower. Ah, okay. I have 4 hands left. Well, there we go. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Does this let me see? Yep, okay. Winning round gives you up to 3 pulls at the shop to get new cards or upgrade your current deck. However, you notice it says that I have 4 pulls right now. How do I have 4? Well, the answer is when you overkill a boss, or a blind, excuse me, you get an extra pull. So you're rewarded for doing better earlier on in the game. Or at least that's the, well, not earlier on, just at any point in the game, overkilling it. Plus 3 more, that's good. Alright, we'll add you. Uh-oh. Oh, wait, can I only have 1 of these? Oh, it's just simply remove. Well, that's unfortunate. So that one was a bit of a waste. 8, 3 chips. The one that we added previously was a 7. Well, we also have a king. We added a king as well. Ah, alright. We knocked a heart out previously, didn't we? I guess we'll knock out the 3. Alright, -1 hand size. By hand size, that's probably hand count, which is a pretty big deal, you can imagine. Just a little bit. Looking for ways to make a chain here. Alright, we have the extra molt on that one. That's good. We have another, let's do 4 actually. Okay. I mean, we're fine, we're just, okay. Guess we'll do you. Alright, no overkill, but we'll take it. Alright, let's go upgrades. Remove. Plus 2 chips, is that it? I think we go for consistency here. +1 rank. Oh, crud. I see what rank, I know what that is. That's like strength. Whoops. Conveniently though, I think we just made another ace, right? Yeah, we took a queen off into a king, rather. No? Wait, hold on. It's hard to tell in this view. There's the queen. Hey, what's up? Howdy. Hey, we just got into it. I am clearly showing that I know what I'm doing. Very, very abundantly clearly not at all. Not even remotely close. But I'd like to think that I'm slightly not terrible at games. Against my... Evidence to the contrary, right? Oh yeah, we got that chain. Nice. Okay. Neat. Trying to work our way towards flushes eventually. Let me look at the full deck. Okay, good. We made another ace. Schleisch. Just, okay, well, hey. Eventually I'm going to have to start caring about this. Alright, big blind. Okay. So full deck. Naturally, we don't have that many hearts. That's the plan. I like how easily you can remove stuff in this. I don't know how popular an opinion that is, but I rather like it. Alright, there. Oh, okay. If I go this way, we see 3 new tiles. If I go this way, we see, but yeah, probably it's 3 new tiles as well. Huh. Let's see. How would I like to do this? Let's go this way. Oh, never mind. I admit I did not see that. Oops. Whoops. Full deck is... Yeah, let's strike spades. Remove. Remove. We could make another ace. Yet another ace. That's probably not terrible. Let's do that. All diamond cards are debuffed. This is what we in the business like to refer to as ha ha. Whale. We could still make this work. Yep, we sure can. We sure can. Everyone who's commented on it said they like the removal aspect. Oh, I do. I love the consistency. Well, we're in the tutorial, so we get this bit again. Oh, we get another slot open. Crud. Empty star card slot. Yeah, okay. Well, we're not really using you right now, so that's pretty okay. That would be nice. Honestly, yeah, I think we remove it. It's kind of like a stencil, except it's 50% extra at least. Okay. It feels really good to be able to remove 6,000 cards from your deck. Alright, yeah, I know that was not the play. Man. Okay, let's just hit all of these. Hello. Okay. And we got the overkill. Where does the overkill proc? I didn't catch what the threshold for that is, I'm afraid. Improve chips. Improve malt. Because eventually I am going to have to start caring about that. And then you. Feels really nice to be this consistent. It still doesn't seem like we're getting... Well... Let's do this. Oh. Well, that's not... Could have gone better. Let's do this. Get 7 away at once. Oh, hi. Okay. Man, alright. Take this 4 of? No, it's a high card, but you know what I mean. Let's see what we can get. Eventually I'm going to have to start caring about adding new diamonds to the deck, you see. Alright. Another... Plus 3 mult, yeah. Okay. Very nice. Very nice. Wait. Oh, we got a duplicate. We got the diamond boss twice. Overkill is double the score required. Fair enough. Uh-oh. We were not in fact safe. Oh, that's really unfortunate. Alright. If I switch these two around, then if a spade drops, we get another go at it. Oh, that was not what I meant to do. It's fine. Note to self, double clicking. Alright. Or maybe I didn't double click. Also known as whoops. Oh, okay. Hi, there we go. I'm okay with that. Good on you. Alright, hey! Double the score requirements, that is good to know. Hey, okay. Yes. Okay. Remove. Alright. Alright, so spade cards get debuffed. I can prioritize taking out spades. 16 left. Yep. We do need to start adding stuff back in. Really, really, really soon. Okay. Try this. Oh, no. Those are a little bit less fortunate because, you know, of course you can't see what's up here. You can, however, see it's on my browser. Hey, there we go. Alright, let's look to add. Contains a 2-pair. I wish that there happened to be some bonus for selling. Give us diamonds, please. Wait! Oh, I didn't even buy. I'm an idiot. It was +1 pull? +1 pull each round. Oops! That's probably worth getting lower score here. Probably. Let's see if we can knock out a spade. Oh, okay. Let's see. Alright, take 2. Oh, actually, we got a lot of diamonds off the top there. That's nice. That's really, really nice. +6 mult. Okay. How do I switch them? Okay, it would be nice to be able to switch them. That's another little itty-bitty consideration. The dev's in, so... Oh, it'd be nice if I could actually see my hands. What I'd like to be able to do is, from this screen, 1, be able to possibly switch these, because you want your times mult after your flat mult. But 2, I'd like to see what my... how my hands are performing while I'm deciding upgrades and new cards. Which, unfortunately, I can't see from here. Skip. Knock out a spade. Can you give me a diamond? Thank you. To a played high card. That's pretty good too. I'm a little bit worried about running out here. Next round. Spades are debuffed. Score to beat is 6,400. This is just simply a +6. So it probably is better to... Oh, hold on. Hand scores. Ready? Alright. Level 6 high card, of course. Alright. Times 6. Yeah, we do want to keep that then. Well, no, actually, no, it is better to drop it. 6 times 1.5 is 9, plus 6 is 15, versus 6 times 3. So unfortunately, it actually is slightly better to get... yeah, okay. If I could reorder them, it would still be 18. Okay. Let's see. What's the best way to go about doing this? We could try to get you move... Wait. So if I remove those 3... I'm trying to see if I make... I don't. Okay, yep, we got the diamond we were looking for. That's good. That's lucky. Okay. Yeah. View deck. 15 to go. 10 of which are diamonds. That is a lot of diamonds still left, because of course. Make the 2 of them. Oh, nice, we even got a little cross there. Huh, that's funny. Funny that. Times 4.5. Time smalt comes last regardless. Oh, okay. Star card sorting. Fair enough, thank you. Make it feel better more than anything. Or if you explain it to people that it always does times last, you might not even need to bother with it. it might just be more convenient for players if they don't feel like they have to move it over, if you just say, times always happens after flat. Honestly, that might even be an improvement over Balatro, maybe. I mean, kind of an improvement. Technically, it offers you fewer choices, but it's more convenient for the player. +1 rank to each scored card. Well, probably not, because if they're allowed to loop from ace to 2, then this just effectively just cycles the deck and aces become bad. But you could use this on everything that isn't an ace to upgrade them up to things like aces. That's not bad. That's not bad. Honestly, that's really not bad. I like this, but I think I'm going to keep the empty star as it is. 3 of a kind. Alright. Nice. 7 chips, okay. Very nice. 7,000. Alright, we're starting to get a little bit close. Closer than I would like. Alright, let's try. I'm gonna use you as part of it. Very nice. Hello. Hello. Okay. Well, done in one pull. Nice. Oh, okay. 3 mult. Mult is generally better than chips. Again, mult. One joy of being able to remove so many cards from your deck is that you make it more likely that you will find what you're looking for. Yeah, so now it's fine. I think at this point it's probably fine. I'll actually need to check the score to make sure. So hand scores, we'll start at 30 times 6. So that means 6 becomes 12 times 3 is 36. Otherwise, it's 6 times 4.5, which is 27. So it's actually better for us to keep it now. Hello. Okay. Well, there's a lot going on here. Alright, we'll hit the lower ones first because it gives us chances to proc more of those at once. Use our diamonds. I mean, it's not like we have that many hearts left. Sure. Yep, that's went too far actually. That's fine. That's okay. Upgrades. Let's knock out another spade. Let's improve the mult. Go into new cards. +1 pull each round. Let's keep our scoring higher. -1 hand size. Oh, okay. Alright. Wow, how many clubs do we have? Jeez. See, this is what I meant. It feels, maybe I'm just getting really weirdly unlucky, it feels like there are a lot fewer of the one that you want. You know, it doesn't cycle. Oh, it ends at ace? Oh, okay. That might be good to include on the card. Obviously, this is somewhat like Balatro. And in Balatro, they do upgrade from ace to 2. So, if I had known that, I would have absolutely taken that in a heartbeat. That would have been... That sounds like an extremely, extremely good star. There we go. I'm sorry, I'm still thinking in Balatro terms. You'll never guess why. Never ever guess why. Alright. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's pretty okay, right? Yeah, maybe a little bit. Alright. Ta-da! Upgrades. 5 chips, 2 mult. 2 mult. Strike a spade. Can I please? Thank you. Alright. 15,500. Okay. Huh. Well, this one feels more representative. Although, it's still weird to see 5 non-diamonds left. Let's see. How do I want to go about doing this? So we have this one right here, which creates, yeah, we'll do this. It creates 2 high cards right off the bat. Oh my. I wonder if you can get 2 extra pulls from overkill done in 1. Trying to make it more casual, so I didn't really want the star corner to matter as much. Fair enough. That's very good. That, not a bad thing. I like Balatro a lot. You'd never guess. But plus 1 rank 2. Okay, here we go. Yup. All right. It will make our scoring less good in the short term, though. Do need to watch out for that. Remove. Never mind. Looking to see if I can find more diamonds. Alright, so I did just worsen my scoring, however. In the short term. As long as I can survive long enough. We're peachy. Oh. Well, okay. That's pretty good, it turns out. Yeah. We definitely want to score diamonds here. I see a bunch of aces. Alright. 3 hands left. There we go. Aha! Just keep... Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. You can get both done in 1 and overkill, as well as however many plus pulls you get. Nice. Nice. Yeah. Early on, that plus pull seems... That's very good. Of course. Of course. Oh! You know what? It just struck me why it seems like I can't get enough... what am I trying to say? So the game, I think, is trying to prevent you from starting off with 3 of a kind. Because of that, it has to leave, it might, if I make the deck thin enough, it might have to leave some diamonds behind. So let's say I have a deck that's half diamonds, but I only see on the board maybe a quarter of it, maybe a bit better than that, less than half, less than it would be expected, of them are diamonds. That may be because the game doesn't want me to start off with, say, you know, a match 3 or 4 or 5. That's why it seems that way. I would bet you. Yep, alright. Knock out a heart. Probably should have taken the tumult. Hearts are debuffed, yay! See, like this. Oh, goodness. It doesn't have a great deal of potential to give us more hereafter, but... Oh, never mind. Never mind. I say that. Clearly, I don't know what I'm talking about. Alright, now we're getting our flush. Holy! Let's go! Let's go! Also, does it cycle the cards that are left in my deck? Nice! My goodness, okay. Okay. We're not getting a star there. 4 chips, sure. Sure. Tumult? Okay, strike. Next round. Okay, face cards are drawn face down. I was about to say, I wish that we could see what the upcoming boss is while we're in the shop, while we're in the pull screen, just like you can in, you know. I'll be saying that a whole lot. Hey, okay. What do we get? Nope. What do we get? Where are they? Uh-oh. Strike it. +3 molt on an ace. Very good. Very good. Alright. That's a lot of aces already, by the way. By the by. Now, we can do this for 3 of a kind. think I still want, I could do something like this. Nope, that's not how it works. It does still have to match the tile. Can't make up a poker hand on the spot. Hello. Hello. Right. Okay. Well, can we just keep doing that, please? Aw, fine. Fine. Have to have at least 35 cards. Won't let you remove any more till you add some cards. That's fair enough. For each heart scored. Nope. I see what's going on there. If your hands available. Now. Okay. Well, it's not letting me remove, so mult. There we go. Face cards are drawn face down. That could potentially be a bit of a problem. Maybe a bit. Alright, just see if you can eat through them. Ace. Oh, please do it. Yep. Okay, just keep going until you hit a club, or that happens. 4 of a kind. I think we did that, we beat it just a little bit. There are your 5 pulls. I answered my own question. Well, you answered it, but I found the answer as well. It generates the board without matches. At a certain point, it's unavoidable. It takes quite a bit of deck fixing. The 35 card limit, I'm sure, helps out with that. I don't know what the mathematical... I'm sure you could figure out what the mathematical limit is for what the smallest number of cards has to be in order for the board to never have a match 3 in it. Because I'm sure there is an actual answer to that. Oh geez. That sounds like an interesting question to submit to, find your favorite math YouTuber, Numberphile, or whomever, and ask that too. That sounds like it'd be a good question. It gives them more content, and also technically gives you more content. 1 chip, okay. Let's see. We could do that again. Remove. I said back. Yes! Jesus Christ. View deck. Yeah, everything except for a 4 and a king. I'm sorry, mate. You're cool. Yeah, you are quite cool. But 5 chips, 2 mult? 2 mult. I'm almost always going to take mult there, of course. Alright, it's a fun one. More information in-game is the biggest addition. Nice. Hey, fair enough. Starting somewhere, working out the actual system is a good place to be. It's a fun one. Could force the deck fixing, not allow it. Really? Fair enough. Hey, that's alright. That is a neat little thing to figure out. Was that a 5? Okay, 5 of a kind, 4 of a kind. Let's go through 4 here. There we go. Yep. This is beautiful. Oh, come on. Keep making exactly what that looks like. You know what that looks like. We all know what that looks like. Okay. I'll stop. No, I won't. Alright, 7 chips. Don't mind if I do. 8 chips. Let's go. 2. Yeah. Okay, cool. Let's just do it this way. I'm sorry. What did that say? You know what? That's for me to find out much, much later. Hopefully, if everything goes well. Alright, just keep it up. Okay. Okay, given that, I should actually check to see what the deck will look like. Maybe I can get it down to 2 suits by adding cards of the suit that I want to keep and then removing the remaining cards. just to make it even more consistent. Basically to keep these chains going for potentially forever. If we get it down to exactly 2 suits, we could keep those chains going for forever. Alright, so, oh, right, heck, I can't look at this, I can't see my deck from the screen. Let's go into upgrades first. View deck. Okay, so yeah, it needs to be clubs. We can add clubs and then remove hearts and spades. I mean, this effectively just becomes +1 chip, which is what this is. So just add mult. New cards. Okay, we see a club. We could also add a diamond. Okay, well, diamonds take priority over clubs. If diamonds don't show up, we can take a club there. I did just say. Heart cards debuffed. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Get the Joseph Joestar. Alright, see what we got. Oh wow. Hello. Okay. Keep going. Keep going. No, no, keep going. I like this. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Okay, it does seem to have a limit. It won't let me go on for forever, it seems. Okay. Okay, remove the heart. Just to make it a little bit more consistent. Add a diamond. Remove nothing. +1 mult. Nice. Remove nothing. It's 3 mult. Remove spade. Good. Alright. Yeah, let's just keep it up until the game gives us another diamond debuff, in which case, heck me. Alright. 4 of a kind, 4 of a kind, 4 of a kind, 4 of a kind. Oh yeah, I only have, wait, this goes until the game stops scoring it, right? Until I get it, so yeah. Alright, alright. Well, can you tell I'm having fun? Maybe a bit. Probably. A wee little bit. Alright, take a diamond. Upgrade. It does get a little bit harder to find the ones for which I'm looking. Well, then again, I say that. Wow. Yeah, let's remove it. Let's not click the wrong button. Mult. Hand is a flush. That's actually still worth less, though. I'm not sure that that's worth less than the second mult one, though. We can take it. Alright. See, I'm improving my chips, but I'm worsening my Patrick Star quite a bit. Worsening my Patrick Star. It is a flush we'd be doing here. Let's use this as a test hand. Wow. Well, okay. Well, okay. Okay. Hello. Hello. Look at all the funny new shapes we can make. Fixing down to 2 suits and pushing those cards as far as possible. Definitely where the highest scores have been achieved so far. I believe it. Oh. Oh, I thought we froze it for a moment. I don't think that we need that. With only 1 heart and 1 diamond, maybe we just keep adding diamonds where they show up. Like that. Alright, we've added a diamond, and now we could... Wow. Thank you. There's only 1 more to hit, and it's a heart. Alright. I said... No. Alright. Okay. Here we go. Hearts are debuffed. Yay! You've stumbled across something special. I mean, hello. Yeah. Before we Just someone beat my developer record, got to Annie 24 with 20 billion scored. Goodness. I don't know that I'll get there quite yet. I'll try. I'll work on it. It's one chip. One mult. Yeah, there's a definite order of priority here. You'll notice. 7 chips. Female? It could very well be that I skipped over the heart somehow. I just was totally paying attention. There we go. Let's see if we can just one and done all of these. That's the plan anyway. Yeah? Wow. Okay. Alright, let's see. Upgrade. Actually, 8 chips might. Mult is still generally better though. I'll take mult, especially with times mult going on. Alright, where's that heart? Where's that dimmadang heart? Alright. Here we go. Hand scores. 55 times 11. Never mind. We're probably getting more out of that flush. I'm not doing it off the top of my head, unfortunately. Level 11, high card. Flush is at level A. Okay. So if we're... yeah, never mind. No, the flush, 100 chips is worth less than... how would you say? I'm having a brain fart right now. 100 chips off of that is worth less than 18 months. Because we're multiplying here, if you increase one side by that same amount, it's giving you the same scoring as increasing the other side by that same amount. An extra 140 chips would be the equivalent of 18 mult. 100 flush is about as good as the 14 we're getting off of the flush star over there. 16 or more for our diamond score. But we're lowering our times mult. Doing it that way. I think there's actually a case to be made for dropping this. I'm not doing that off the top of my head, but call it a vibe or whatever. Ah, okay. We were relying on the top row to get our 5s, which just failed. Okay. Well, it's fine. We can still flush to no end until the game stops me. As soon as you got the meta, things are going to change on you. Already got a nice... Thank you. I believe it. Look, I'd like to think that I know how to play games like these. I'd like to think. I'm wrong, but I'd like to think. Alright. Oh, there it is. Okay. There we go. Upgrade. Sure. 3 mult. New card. Skip. Alright. Is there a way for me to take 5 here? Yes. That's the way. Alright. Here we go. Over. Yep. You know, I'm okay with this. I am A-okay with that. Oh, and it just keeps going. Keep doing that, please. Much appreciated. Alright. Let's look to see if we can find better jokers. Skip. Chips. Probably should have taken the malt, actually. It's fine. It's fine. He says. Maybe. Possibly. 2 of diamonds. This 1 mult. I think we skip it. I'm looking basically for just stars at this point. Alright, again. Oh, already see a way. We have a few ways. Let's go this way first because of all the mult on it. Hello, hello. Hello, nurse. Alright. Yeah, these flushes are wild. Alright, let's see. What we get? Empty stuff. Yo! Alright. Do it again. I dare you. I dare you. You won't. You won't. Alright. Anything we can do to improve mole. Chips are fine too. Okay, chips are fine too. Man. Okay. Alright, so 4.5 times 4 is 18. So we're looking at 20.5 times 20.5, notwithstanding the bonus we get here. I don't know why or how I do that in my head. I just do. Oh man. Hey, there we go. As many of the star cards as you come with. Nice. Yeah, I'll take that. Absolutely. Is there going to be an equivalent to additions in this game, you think? So, you know, foil, hollow, polychrome, that sort of thing? I'm sure you could do different kinds of stars, because there are a lot of different kinds of stars. That might be interesting. Skip. Malt. Okay, chips. Wish it were on an ace. Okay, so not the best upgrades there. Club cards are debuffed. Woo! Take this one. Oh man. Alright. Malt. It's the wrong one, but that's fine. Plus 3 malt. Nope. Okay. I'm looking to see if I can find either another empty star or actually the rank up. Well, it might be too late for that. We're getting to the point where it's about to be too late. Yep. So this one. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Alright, I don't know how I'm hitting billions with a B, but maybe if we could find the rank up one, that might help. Nope. Okay. Plus 3 mult per star. Okay, so it's kind of like, it's Abstract Joker. This is Abstract Joker. Nah. Humbug. Alright, here we go. That's 3,000. Jeez. I saw a look at some of these. Man. Yeah, you can tell when we get a flush, for sure. Maybe I'm just supposed to keep sorting through for stars. Maybe I'm just supposed to keep looking for flushes each time. Give me one less card. Oh, that's not bad. It's less scoring. Spade cards are debuffed. Yup. Oh. Multipliers are sequential at the end, so if one multiplies before the other, they aren't additive. Thank goodness. Thank you. Studio listens. Hey. Okay, let's see what we can find. Which club? King. Uh-oh. Plus 1 handy tround. I don't know if it's necessarily right for me to keep digging for them like that. Maybe I should just keep upgrading my cards, because otherwise we're not going to improve our score until we get... I'm trying to get to the point where I can flush 5 consistently, is the issue. That's what I'm gunning for here. Especially the sooner the better. There we go. Because you improve a hand by playing a hand. Reach club. +2 mult to a played hike. Ooh. Yeah, let's take it. That stinks. Effectively, it's doing the same thing. Might make our job a little bit easier later on. 6 chips. Alright. A little bit. Of course, we're mostly going to be flushing, but the high cards will occasionally get something out of them at least. Flush, 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 flush. I wonder why we keep getting flushes. I can't possibly guess. It's almost like it's the same hand over and over again. Alright. Oh. One 7 drawn face down. That's okay. Alright, there we go. Off to the races. Best way to shoot for flush 5, at least till Oak Day. Yep, had I known that, I would have picked up... Had I known that you couldn't loop from ace to 2, I would have picked that up the first time I saw it, and yeah, we'd be off to the races. Because look at that. I mean, you know. Plus, sure, +2 mult. 8 chips, yep, we'll take it. And +3 mult. There we go. Oh, right, and one more. I see that rank. It's fine. It's fine. Can't hold on to that for too much longer, though. Oh, well, okay. You know, that's my fault for doing it that way. Of course we're not going to get high cards. Of course. Level 17 flush. Let's go. Okay. You know, as far as leveling the hand up is concerned, that actually worked out. Sure. Skip. +3. Yep. Alright. That's 4. Alright, so this is our way of making 5. Alright, there we go. Stream offline. Looks online to me. Uh-oh. Don't you love when that happens? Good to see you, Non. Good to see ya. Hope you're doing alright today. Non is the one that gifted Balatro to me, so you can thank her for this madness. Oh, also, look at this! Oh, the thumbnail? Yeah. Whoops. Whoops. I got back late. I didn't have time to make a custom thumbnail, so I tried to use something generic. You know. Hey. Yeah, what I'm saying is I blame her. Remove. Alright, let's keep it going then. Yeah? No? Okay. I'd like to think that I'm slightly not terrible at games like this. Hearts are debuffed. Yay! Slightly not terrible. That is the kindest thing me have ever said about me. Alright. Come on. Keep at it, baby. Come on. And... high card. High card. Okay. Wait. What? Hold on. You know what? Sure. How is this not flush 5? I see 5 aces getting scored of the same suit. Is Flush 5 not a thing? Maybe? You know what? It's fine though. It's fine. Yeah, let's do that. Kind of got the rich getting richer over here. Times mult. Balatro mod update. PNGs are gone. No! Did you not make backups or set backups somewhere? How is your Google Drive folder not just completely inundated? Well, okay. Alright. Space. Yep, okay. Do I have any non... Okay, so I have this king here. I want to score the king. Something, the king. King Harkinian. There we go. Alright, so it should be the case that the entire deck, as far as diamonds are concerned, are aces. Should be. Maybe. Should be. Hopefully. I mean, look at this, 9. B5 of a kind uses your highest scoring hands. That's true. That's true. Ah. Separate file for some different file type. Oh, okay. Yeah, that would do it then. Well, upgrade. Let me make absolutely Yep. Knock it out. Hey, more scoring. Automatically more scoring. Don't mind if I do. If I do. Indeed I do. Alright, anything that says mult is where we're at. Alright, so our scoring should be quite a bit better now. Alright, there we go. Started off a little bit higher. Easy to remake, Envious Joker. Yeah, okay. Yeah. That's fair. Flush. See what the hand scores are. Look at that. Level 22 flush. Let's go. Oh, okay. Hey! Yeah, You're just going to give me chips now, or... Nope. High card plus 2 mult. Alright. Drawing face down? Never mind. Who cares? Who cares? Although that tells me, for example, this is a club. This could be a diamond or a club. Hey. I'm alright with that. 79 million. Okay. Yeah. Oh, that's unfortunate. See what we get. Nope. He has not learned his lesson. Apparently. Nah, what is that? Okay. Come on. Don't win. Oh, there it goes. Zero. Oh, yeah, so I saw the counter there. Took me a moment, but I saw it. Hey! I'm so not alive right now, brother. You need some sleep? Would you like some sleep, my man? Oh, crap, the alert box. There's not a... On this scene on OBS, there's not a giant freaking alert box. There needs to be. You gotta get me some help? Night Rain? Heck yeah, dude. Just beat Grohl? That was awful. I'll admit, I didn't have such a hard time with Grohl. No alerts for you? Sorry. Here, I can fix that. I mean, it's too late now, but I can fix it for later. All right, ha! Oh, can you hear that? There it is. There's the sound. Now let's
I'm so not alive right now, brother.
There we go. That's it. It took it a sec. You want to take my hiatus sooner? Sorry. Ay, ay, ay. Well, fair enough. Up to you, my man. If you ever want to jam some Night Rain again, I will admit this week is going to be a little bit. Oh dear. Oh dear. I'll find time. Haven't played Hollow Knight, so I admit it was in it. Yep, that's fair. Well, it's also Groll is I don't know, Groll. Why did I not find Groll so hard? I beat it on the second try. And to be fair, if the run back is part of the fight, part of the Groll fight effectively, and I found a shorter way to get there, to dodge the run back, kind of, sort of. It's definitely shorter, a little more annoying, but shorter. At a pizza place right now, the Mortal Kombat movie. Oh my goodness, there it is. Let me know when I'm good tomorrow. Technically, tomorrow. Tomorrow? Oh, I don't want to absolutely promise. Shorter than there is a.
Let me know when I'm good tomorrow technically.
Thank you, Robert. There's a couple benches. Let's call it a far bench and a mid bench. Let's see. I wasn't planning on playing Night Rain tomorrow, but I can change things. I can change plans. We can do that. You know, screw it. We'll do it. Screw it. Let's do that. Hey. I'll be fine. Alright, don't give me chips. If you need a third, that's true. Tim's better than I am, which is not saying much, but it's true. Alright, big blind, face cards are face down. Hey, look at all the face cards we have in our deck. To be fair, we have a face club, but no one cares. Absolutely negative, no one cares. Not a single solitary. Okay. I should have gone for the bottom 4 anyway, because now we're only scoring 4 of a kind instead of flush. It'll stop at some point here. It'll give me a countdown after it's done it. I have no idea how many times. Well, maybe. Or no, it might just keep going until the end of time. Or until it wins. It'll go until it wins, and then it'll start the countdown. Is that how it works, Studio? Like, it plays the hand until the hand wins, and then it starts a countdown for how many more times it can be played? Because we are just incidentally getting a billion levels on 4 of a kind for actual no reason. Like, look at that. Come on, look at that. Looky there. If you recall, I discovered, not the first one still, get from the bench to Groll without taking a. Oh, that's right. Yes. Yeah, if you're thinking of the same bench then, the mid bench. All right. Plus 6 chips, plus 3 mult. Yep. Plus 4 now. Alright. Actually, you know what? I just realized we might be better off getting rid of this one. I haven't run the numbers on it, but it's possible. Might be better. Here, let's do that. Okay. Here we are. Flush, high card. There we go. That's how it works. Just counts down after you win. Well, then I'm not entirely sure how we lose at this point. Because, like right now, for example, we have a chain that can just keep going. Once we get it down to those last 5, it can just go indefinitely. Mult. Oh, almost got me with a big number. Almost got me there. Can't be doing that now, can we? Alright. Biggest way to make 5 is this way. Okay. It broke the bottom. No, it didn't. Okay, it unbroke the bottom. Let's go. Hey, it's actually rotating the clubs too. Yeah, when we get high card, that's what's happening. Nice. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Hey. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, did we do it in? Yep, we got the overkill bonus. Nice. Not if they're debuffed. There's a point where it's not easy to lose. Okay. Fair. Not if they're debuffed. Well, good to know. Can't wait till I find a diamond then. Or the diamond boss. Hearts are debuffed. Alright. There we go. Okay, we're only rotating diamonds, so we're just going to get this little group over and over again. Whale. Whale. I'll be. I'm tired. Can you tell? Just a bit. Oh, we're fine. Oh, let me check something. Okay, it does affect scoring mid-round. Selling them mid-round does it. Ah, okay. Alright, okay. I'm alright with that. Oh! I should not have done that. I just realized something. Let me see. Let me find... Not you. Give me a joker. I don't care. Anything. It can be a terrible joker. It can be a god-awful joker. I intentionally... A high empty star number, yes. Alright. Heart cards are debuffed. If I'm right, we're about to get really absurdly silly here. I intentionally am trying to score less. That is the actual plan here. Because if it will keep going until I actually do win the round... If let's say I have a loop here, it just perpetually does it. The top row is always going to be 5, so there we go. I want it to take as long as possible, agonizingly long, because it's leveling up flush as it's doing it. The longer it takes, the more I level up flush. Which, I think might be worth it. Maybe. Maybe. Skip. I mean, you're terrible. And now we're full up. 1 chip. 3 moat. We'll put it on the bigger one. All face cards are face down. Yee-how. Alright, well, this will take quite a while, but, we get to level up our flesh, and look at that. Look at that. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I can't imagine that this is terribly intended game design. I can't imagine that. Maybe not. Possibly not. Probably not, right? So 6 times 6 is 36. What is 4.5 cubed? Congratulations, broke the game on your first... Well, I did play the tutorial once before, so second try, I'm afraid. But... yeah. Yeah. I do this. You know what? I'm going to add this to my... I have a little playlist on the channel called X Just As Intended, where X is any game, where I play the most unintuitive ways of... I need to get into this room. I could take the door, or I could not see the door and instead smash something through the window to jump in. Or there's this cliff I can get to. I could take the path around... around the cliff to get up to it, or I could jump on some rocks and get up there. Yeah, I'm that guy, unfortunately. Well, hey, the sigil debuffs a random suit each hand. Oh yeah, we're making jokers now. Hey, Non, hey, for the purpose of this stream, make up jokers for this game, please. Make up stars for this game. Not seeing doors is my specialty. Yep. Oh gee, I still have some shorts that will come out during winter break, Christmas break, because I won't be streaming very much. I'll be at the beach, enjoying the beach, because I get vacation. So hey, why not? And let's see. Okay, let me just be senile and forget what I was about to say. A couple of them are also unintended from a game called Bug Fables, where it's a Paper Mario-like. It's an RPG in that same style, where it's turn-based, but you actually get to interact during the combat. But there's some puzzles that I had some unintended ways of solving. Also, I apologize for the shape. Well, no. Actually, it's just T-posing. We're just T-posing. Tyberos, what's up? Hey, welcome to T1GlistenerElf Breaks Games, the movie, the game. Hi, it's going very well, as you can probably guess by the insanity on the screen right now. Well, as far as I'm aware, we effectively can score an infinite amount as long as we don't mind it taking a really, really absurdly long time. But yeah, otherwise, it should be. I cannot see doors no matter what cave I enter, what crypt I'm walking through. If there's a door, I will miss it, walk around the whole thing, attack every suspicious wall, and still miss the door. Me and Skyrim, buddy. I feel you there. I may or may not have actually done that myself. So, Studio, unfortunately, because someone is going to be me, you might have to institute a limit on the number of times you can actually play it before it forces the hand to end. Unfortunately, that might just be necessary. I can't be the only person that will organically come up with this. The only other way that I can think to get around that would be probably way too much of a change in the game design, which is to use a bag system where, what would you say? You know how in Tetris you have the piece, there's 7 tetrominoes, and in modern Tetris games, after you pull one of each of the 7, the game puts them back into the bag. You can shuffle it's like having a bag with the 7 pieces. You reach your hand in, you get one, and then after you've done that for all 7, you put them back in, shuffle it, and there you go. You could do something like, once you've used up all of the pieces that are in the deck at the moment, then it stops, but then you would hardly get to play that many hands. That's probably too much. That's probably too strong. Looks like it definitely needs a limit of some kind. Original Metal Gear. No. Okay, the NES Metal Gear? I've played that. No. The NES. I'm trying to think of... Yeah. You could even have the limit scale up. At, the higher the ante, the higher the limit. It probably still... Because the scores are scaling up more quickly, it probably... If you make the number of hits linear, but you make the scale go up exponentially for the score, it'll probably still be fine. That shuffle looked so wrong. Yeah, it did. I couldn't. There's a reason I said, no, it's a T-pose. Oh dear, no. Disney is going to sue for this. Oh no. Oh god. Please don't, Disney. I beg of you. Actually, screw Disney. Yeah, no, screw Disney. Let's do this one. That one. And more chips. All of the chips. Approximately all of the chips. Let's see if we can find a way to make 5 in our first... We can. Alright. There we go. Wait a minute, I just realized... Oh, hold on, those are disconnected from one another, and yet... How? How did we make 2 separate towers proc at the same time? How did I... Okay. This should not be possible, what we're seeing here in a match 4 game. Maybe it was maybe we hit some of the ones in the middle and I just missed it. That's probably what it is. I probably just missed that we hit some of the ones in the middle. Small channel. You know, they would too. Was it? It was... No, Sony is the one. Spider-Man has been under Sony and Disney at different... It's weird. So Sony's the one that sued the family for... The kid died and the parents put up a tombstone with Spider-Man on it and they sued him. They sued the family. Nintendo is already coming for me. Well, at least they kind of stepped in hot water with Pocket Pair. At least there's that. For whatever that's worth. Mickey will show up. Miyamoto's been standing outside my window for 3 months. Should I be worried? That sounds like a copy pasta just waiting to happen. A horror, cringe, 2009 era copy pasta you'd find on DeviantArt. Exactly that. That's what it is now. Disney and Nintendo have sued schools for art on the wall. I didn't know Nintendo had done that. I guess I shouldn't be. My daughter's school had, at one point, Nintendo characters on the wall by the cafeteria. So, yeah, maybe that's why they had to take them down. No, that's probably not why. It's because they put seasonal stuff up. Yeah. Okay, what comments did I miss? I don't think I missed it. As long as it's not Miyazaki. Miyazaki will torture you with Kingsfield 1. That's what would happen. Or it's the other Miyazaki. And he'll just force you to listen to him talk like a boomer about... well, he is a boomer. About... what's the anime was a mistake? All that jazz. All that stuff. When you're trying to get to a flea and every adjacent point is just a wall. Yep. Oh dear. I've done 100% of the game, but I haven't done it in fewer than 30 hours, which is an achievement, which I will be going for. I will not be inviting Alden for it though, because I died. No, you're fine. You're fine, man. I died. You know what? I could just beat the game 100% Steel Soul, not worry about the time, and then do another playthrough for the time, but not in Steel Soul. But it's me, so I have to make it as hard on myself as possible. Ha ha ha. Alright, for time's sake, even though it technically would be optimal to just let this run, for time's sake, I'm probably going to have to going to get rid of some of these stars, just so that we're not here for an eternity. I think it's not terribly unreasonable yet, but it's about to be. Yeah, no. Oh dear. Oh jeez. Well, actually though, how do I get to this dumb flea? Under the Grohl arena? Go to the tunnel under his arena, there's the ceiling in the way? Hey, Alden! Take my money, and I end my turn and stop existing. Is there...
Take my money and I end my turn and stop existing.
I remember that moment in the anime. I remember when Yugi said, "It should have been me," and then stopped existing. Or it's just the Shadow Realm. Oh, right. Sweet, sweet baby Balatro. That's what it... Please. Okay, we have a running joke. Sweet baby followed by the most random, unhinged thing. And that's what we get. Let's say... 2. Click next round. All cards are face down. I'll see how long this will take first. Please be... Oh, it wasn't. Oh, it was a club. Crap. Odds were not in my favor. Have a good stream. Time to finish Andy and Lele. You're doing that with the misses, right? You're playing Andy and Lele with the misses, aren't you? Please tell me. Whose channel is it on? You are indeed. Is it on yours or hers or both? Well, I mean, I guess there's not... I was about to say, is there a reason to do both? Yes, you can do both. You can always do both. Why not? There's probably an answer. Alright, today's update was already pushed back by new bugs found. This one just got added to the pile. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Also, I apologized. For months from now, however many months when this game finally gets released, somebody who's playing this game is trying to break it, comes and watches this stream, and it does not appreciate that they cannot go infinite now. I'm the reason why. I'm sorry. Forgive me. Sorry. Lilas. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Can you do me a favor? Can you and her make sure that on YouTube, have I redirected to you before? Because I think that I've ended my stream when you two were streaming, and I couldn't find you. If you don't mind, just check to make absolutely positively sure that you have redirects enabled. So you go onto your YouTube dashboard, customization. No, that's where you redirect to someone else. It's YouTube Studio, settings. Here, just a quick sec. That way I can actually redirect it to you. And I think we also have to be mutually, we have to be mutually subscribed to each other as well. It is through, is it user management? Yep, okay, so it's YouTube Studio, settings, which is down on the bottom on the left if you're on desktop. You click on the community moderation tab, then you click on the user management tab, and then you scroll to the bottom, and it says live redirect users. Make sure that all channels can redirect to my content is clicked. And the one below it should be grayed out, but just in case not, there you go. Make an apology video. I'll make sure to bring my ukulele for it. Oh dear goodness, let's not say we didn't, please. Actually. Oh dear. Good times. Now, I think, Non, to answer the implied question from earlier, I think that these are their names. It's just Empty Star, One Pair. I don't think this one has a name. So you were asking if All Star is taken? Hey, just throw out suggestions. I mean, you got any ideas? If you have any idea. To be fair, I don't actually think I've seen that many stars, because I've spent so much time culling the deck, and then, well, upgrading the cards. Just turned it on, thanks. Hey, very good. All right, for the both of you, right? You know, well, if I don't know how often you stream, but you know. Also, let me make sure I'm subscribed to you, and make sure that you. This sounds like a plug. I'm a YouTuber. I'm supposed to say you should subscribe to T1GlistenerElf, but you especially should, because that way we can redirect. That would be handy. That would be good. Let me make sure that I'm subscribed to Tyberos. Maybe, hopefully, definitely. Yep. Okay. And I'm subscribed to Lila. Oh, she's streaming. They're streaming. Hey, we made it. Woo! And I'm subscribed to you, so we're subscribed. I'm the scat man. All right, we're subscribed to each other. There we go. Still don't know the mechanics. You haven't watched the blocks fall enough? Here, I could just show the blocks falling a bit more. That's what we should do. Let's show the blocks falling a little bit more. Okay, I am actually going to get rid of some of these though. What is this, one pair? Well, hold on just a moment. Skip. Next round, let's start it off. So, play something that's worth 5. Yep. I don't know if this is a bug. We're both now sub. Nice! Hey, take care. Oh yeah, the shape again. Alden, look, the shape. We're T-posing. That's what that is. Yeah, nothing else. Not a single other thing. I think that it's kind of cool that you can dynamically change the score once the scoring has begun. I will say though, especially if this game is on mobile, someone is going to, if you allow these to be sold in the middle of the scoring, someone is going to accidentally click that, and you know, because it's touchscreen, they're going to accidentally click it and definitely not appreciate it very much. I'll put the infinite back in. Do it. Can't wait for someone to make a cryptid mod for this game. Well, the game hasn't been released just yet, but hey, that's something to look forward to. I am, Studio, one of those absolute idiots that is trying to get all achievements in Balatro, and by all achievements I mean beating Gold Stake with every Joker. Here, for the sake of our sanity, here we go. Let's do this. For all of our sanity's sake. Yeah, we score very, very slightly more quickly, you may have noticed. Just a little bit. Level up. Alright. 2, 1. Aw, we didn't double it. Aw. Oh, never mind. Never mind, we did. Ta-da! Ta-da! Put the infinite. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I just realized something. We're no longer getting rank up options for diamonds because they're already all max rank. They're already all aces. Alright. Here we go. Hearts are debuffed. Hearts, stars, and horseshoes. Alright. This might let me dig deep. Okay. Well. Okay. Whoops. I was trying to score 5 and then hopefully use the further drops to clear down, to dig down. So unfortunately this one will take a bit. On the upside, we get to level up 4 of a kind. Not that it matters, but you know. It turns out triple stencil is actually pretty good. Word on the street is that triple stencil's pretty okay. Oh dear. Ay, ay, ay. Although I like yours more, Empty Star, because if nothing else, it's at least a 50% boost. It never becomes useless. Hold on one moment, please. Aha. Well, alright, well. We can at least play until the game gives us the, oh, crud. The diamond debuff. I don't remember its name. It's the window in Balatro. I don't know if this one has a name in here. We'll play until we get the diamond debuff one, because if that works the way I think it works, and it might not, but if it does, that one might be miserable to sit through because of how long it'll take. So, maybe not. Let's see. 3 malts. There are a few things I wish that you could see. So my little wish list, Studio, if this is alright, is I wish that from this screen you could see your hands and the upcoming blind. The upcoming, well, you know, the boss blind. All of the blinds is fine, but the upcoming boss blind especially. Let's see. Yeah, I wish that the hand could be a little bit more readily visible. But if this is a mobile game as well, it is going to... screen real estate does actually matter. My initial inclination is to say that you could put something down here, or a preview button, or like hand score and preview right here. Maybe something like that. Maybe. But I'm trying to think if that's the aspect ratio of a phone. If that works. Alright. Whale, 3 mul, sounds good. It is mobile optimized, that's why everything's centralized. Nothing wrong with that, that's fine. I don't mind. It would be nice to be able to see that additional information as well. Alright, once again, let me be an idiot. Let's play the 5. Oh, okay, that's probably what happened earlier. Almost the entire board going at once. We had 4 away from the entire board we had 2 away from the entire board going at once. Sweet. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. So is this if this is mobile optimized, this is a, how would you say? This is free to play. No, this wouldn't be free to play, right? Because I don't see currently any microtransactions or anything like that. Or it could just be free just to be free. That's fine too. That's certainly okay. Mobile games, if they're not free, tend not to sell basically at all, unfortunately, which is a shame, but because there's so many free games that they end up dominating the market. It's unfortunate, but that's how it is. Let's just do chips because that's what's here. Hi. Alright. Cool. Yeah. So theoretically we could just go infinite here. Oh no, we're hitting high card a bunch now. Well, it's a good thing we upgraded a bit earlier. Stencil and 2 others. Lowest amount of jokers I want to run is 3. Stencil and 2. Mine was just madness. Well, okay, that's not quite true because it was madness and it had destroyed other jokers as well, but it ended up being just madness. So a fun little thing about madness is that you don't have to have another joker that it can destroy for it to gain the boost. The destruction and the boost are separate from one another. But that was also, I think, on white stake, so I don't know that really counts. It doesn't feel like it should count. Balatro is one of the exceptions. Yeah. Oh god. Okay. Unfortunately, we might. Okay, let me test something. Shuffle. Yep, you can break it with a shuffle. Okay. Well, hey, there's a thing you might be able to. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. It's all right. All right, please. All right. At least they're flushing now. At least there's that. So we're scaling up quite a bit more quickly. I'm just going to leave this so we can watch flush go up and 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 up. 20. Hold on, wait a second. And it is this year. It's on next year. Okay. There we go. Look, I'm a simple man. No. Oh dear. I'm a simple man who's getting sued by Disney. Oh, it keeps this screen up. Level 70. Oh, we missed 69. Also, yeah. Hold on. That. Yeah, we're okay. This is all right. This is fine. This is fine. Everything is fine. Yeah, always time small. Okay. Now, the downside to using the shuffle is we gave up a pull, unfortunately. The upside to shuffle is we kept ourselves from spending 2,500,000 years on it. Hey! Alright. Yeah, we're okay. Yeah, I can live with that. 80. Alright. So, unless I'm missing something, I think we could theoretically play this forever. Even if I sell all my jokers, I think we just win forever. I think. Oh, I have an idea for how you could limit it, Studio. What if you limited the number of times that you could level up a hand in a given blind? So you can only level a hand up, say, twice, for example, and it stops once you've... Or maybe you can only level it up once per hand? Most of the time, I would think that that wouldn't make very much of a difference. In a good way. That's not much. I'm trying to think of a, let's say, organic way to limit some of the silliness that I have going on here. Oh, I just realized something. My mouse appears on my screen, but you aren't, because I have cursor capture turned off. You aren't seeing the hand on the left side. Huh. Okay. Interesting. 83. Alright, we're about to say I got 99 levels, but a flesh ain't one. Why is my score not going up anymore? Oh, that's why. Supernova. One in floor. Other bug that's being fixed now. It won't show your score beyond... Oh, 32-bit web limit I wasn't aware of. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Did I do that? Let me just organically find more bugs. I don't even know. These people put up with me somehow, some way, somehow. I do hope to see you around pretty often. This silliness notwithstanding, I think it'd be really cool to get to see you some more. Hold on. Let's do it off this bottom one. There we go. Much better. 80% of the board goes at once. I'm okay with that. That sounds alright. Star theme name I could think of? You know, we've got names of stars like red dwarf, white dwarf, brown dwarf. Technically not a star, but you know, you get to be an honorary star, I guess. You're a star the way that Pluto's a planet. That's how brown dwarfs work. You know, red supergiant, blue giant. What am I forgetting? Yellow star? Our star's a yellow star? Oh crap, we got down. Whoa, oh, that's unlucky. It's still flushing though. Okay. Well. Hold on, wait a minute. I just realized, is chat not... Let me go into studio mode. Here. Take that. Click. Alright, I put you down here, right? Alright, somebody say something, please. Here, I will. I will say... testing. Alright. Maybe? Test it. Hey, there it goes. Okay, chat's on the screen now. This scene did not have chat. Sorry about that. Hi! Hi! I don't know how close we are. How much are we? Yeah, we're not gaining all that. We're only gaining, what, about 6 digits each time? 6 digits? Look, okay. Yeah, okay, never mind. Heck it. I will burn a hand for convenience sake. Alright. There we go. Hey, there's our consistent shape. Look at that. 6 digits out of 10. No. Okay. Well, hey. Looky there. Alright. It does mean we get one less pull, but I have a funny feeling that that doesn't actually matter in the grand scheme of things. Something gives me the distinct impression that it doesn't really matter. I don't know what that would be. All club cards are debuffed. Oh hey! I guess that could make this a little bit more agonizing, but hopefully not. More agonizing. Basically, it keeps doing this until all of the clubs get into spots that cannot score, because there are only 10 of them, and then the diamonds keep whatever shape they had at that point. Like, look at this. I do appreciate the way that you animated them falling off. I think that's pretty adorable. For whatever that's worth, I think it's pretty adorable. As my daughter would say, totes adorbs. Yes, you may now cringe. But she's precious. It's worth it. Ace. Wait, how are we getting different numbers of chips each time when we're scoring 9, 8, or 8 aces here? How is that happening? Oh, no. I don't know. Definitely be around. Slightly embarrassed I didn't end up finding this myself, but I am having fun with that. Don't be embarrassed. Sometimes it takes someone like me to break the game to find stuff like this. I don't know. Okay, actually, you know what? How far do I want to? You said that somebody got 20 billion earlier. Presumably they did it without this trick because you're seeing it here for presumably the first time. How did they get 20 billion without going infinite like I'm doing? I am curious to see how that happened. You feel more than free to enlighten me, my friend, because I'm curious. The sooner the better. The sooner. What did I say? Uh-oh. What did I say? Oh, you have to click that one. Fair enough. Fair enough. Alright. Eeny, meeny. I think actually that's the way to do it. Okay. The sooner that none of the club. Okay, so we've gotten all the clubs to be frozen. Finding the infinite glitch during this stream. Oh, yep. No. We don't want this fixed. We want this bug to stay in. Please. No. I am curious though why it actually gets to score different amounts. The chips and the molt are scoring different amounts here. I'm curious to see why that's happening because they're all the same card and they're all aces and they're all diamonds and they're all. I would think that what would happen. Apparently I'm wrong. But oh wait, no, it is actually different cards. That's right. Hold on, because remember, there's always a bag that's left. There's a pool of cards. There's 18 left. That's why it's scoring different amounts. The deck is not just these 25 tiles we're seeing. High card bonuses to add chips and molt and have their whole deck at 200 plus 200 chips and molt. Dang, to add chips and molt. Wow, high card without going infinite. Fair enough. If you had not said that, my inclination would have been, oh, they used rank up and got their entire deck to be aces, and then everything's a 5 of a kind. That would have been my guess. It would have been incorrect. Just a wee bit. All right. Well, okay, that was bound to happen. Whale, 3 molt. And just 8 chips. Why not? 'Tis the most chips. There we go. Alright. Hey. While we're here, let's see. We actually have 4 5s of a kind. That's interesting. Look at that flush. Alright. Well, okay then. 95. Hey, Windows. Alright. So I have good news and bad news. The good news is we're only scoring these 5. Or the bad news is we're only scoring these 5. The good news is at least it's a flush. They rode flush in the end, had over 50 cards, I think, of 2 suits. Pretty even. Didn't hit infinite based on randomization. Oh! Okay. That's fair. Star of the Show would be a good name. Yeah, hey, that's a good name. If you ever have ideas for more star cards you could add, Star of the Show sounds like a pretty... And because all of the words in Star of the Show are small, you could probably fit them onto... that's another consideration on. We can't really use large words because this is the space we have to work with. So, Star of the Show, that could work. I'm trying to think of some good ideas. It seems like it would be really, really hard to make straights work in this. So anything that makes straights... You did have one that makes straights and flushes playable with only 4 cards. Basically, it's 4 fingers from Balatro, but in this. That's helpful. The reason that it's hard because you can't just use any cards in your hand like you can in... There's level 100, yeah, in a card game. Instead, you're limited by the order that they show up on here. So naturally, it makes straights quite difficult to make. Let's see. Put it on. Keep stacking it on the big ones. The big boys. The big boys. Oh, face cards are face down. Whoopee! Goldberg. There we go. It's not 4, it's -1. So it applies as many times. Oh! It's not 4, it's -1. Okay, that's awesome. That's pretty cool. That's pretty neat. I wish that's the way that it worked in Balatro. That would make that Joker a little bit less... I mean, it's not... It doesn't feel good to play. Alright. So, what did we say that... I didn't actually finish, did I? Calculator? Let's see. 4.5 cubed is 91.125. So we score about 2.5 times as much as if we just dropped one of the empty stars. So unfortunately it is better for us to keep it. Yeah, no. Also, 3 cubed, 92781, we would actually be scoring less if we picked up another empty star. So there's not really a point in gunning for more, unfortunately. Death Star, there you go. Death Star, that's a great name. Man. Okay. An easy way that you could do some deck fixing, right? So let's, it's a match-3 game, so you switch 2 tiles. One way that you could make a death effect work in this game is you source 1 tile, the one that you're actually putting your finger on and moving, because mobile game, and then the one that it switches with, you can make the switched one a copy of the sourced one, and that could be how you make death work. Also, every single time I mention death, Non has to chime in with quoting me. That's how you make death work. We want to find death. Oh, death is good, and so on and so forth. Something that sounds absolutely unhinged. Alright, more chips. Can you... Okay, 1 mult is still worth more. That's a great idea. I don't know, maybe something like that. I'd like to think I have an idea every now and then. Only every now and then. Please tell me there are no more clubs. Okay. I could actually just answer that for myself, although I think we've gotten a good enough sample to know. Yep, okay. Good times. One time I said, I love death. I have said that quite a few times. Death is my favorite tarot card in Balatro. Death, Hermit, Fool, Emperor. Protects. All hail Golden Throne, da-da-da-da, blah blah blah. Studio, for better or for much, much, much worse, I do play 40k. So if you want to see me paint miniatures, you should and build miniatures. And while we're waiting on this, actually, hold on just a second. Let me show you a little project I'm working on. And it's close enough that I can keep this thing connected. Gives us something to do while that's ticking and ticking and ticking and ticking and ticking. Oh, leveling up. Let's go. 20 billion. I'm still in awe. 20 billion without going infinite. Alright, so I showed a picture of this in the Discord server, but it is... Oh, by the way, I have a Discord server. You should feel free to check it out. I like to think we're cool. This is a Riptide. This is a model from the Tau army. So the space communist weebs, I guess. Alright. You'll notice that the base is not completely done. I need to get back to working on it, but we have this little gift for my parents to finish first. Don't worry, that's not... It didn't break. It's magnetized, so that's okay. I stuck magnets in it because of course I did. On the base, you'll see this is supposed to be brown soil. The highest level for a hand of anyone ever. If I got rid of all the empty stars, we could get there real quick. Let's not, please, for the love of God, let's not. I'm just gonna leave this stream running. I'm just gonna leave this game running. To sell all my jokers, sell all my stars, and then just have it running overnight on a flush, so that we get the flush up to level whatever the max is. 2.1 billion. No. Please, God, no. Please. No! No, God, no! No! Alright. See, Non, I told you all that deck thinning would pay off. That would absolutely pay off at some point. And lo and behold, it has. So, I show all of this. There's this dirt at the bottom of the... No, effectively dirt. It's supposed to look like dirt at the bottom. I picked up from a hobby store. You know those train sets that people make? You know, where they have a table or whatever that they decorate to have the train have a tunnel and the... You love Hangman now? Yeah. Grass and trees and people and animals and fields. Well, this is wheat. And importantly, this wheat is actually curved as if it's being blown in the wind. I'm going to stick it onto this such that it looks like the Riptide, which is a pretty fast model in the game, is running past it and like blowing it as it moves. You know, I think that would be pretty cool. I think that would be rather neat to see. Good times. Good times. Yes, I just realized we're scoring a high card now. Is it worth it? Yeah, sure. Oh! Wait, hold on. The actual shuffle did it. I didn't even have to play the hand. The shuffle did it. Now, maybe that's because we were still in the middle of playing a hand. Hey, Nicholas! Don't mind me. Ignore the score. Ignore the frozen score up top. Everything's good. Everything's okay. Definitely cool. Yeah. Deck thinning is the key. Deck thinning is neat. That said, please don't nerf the deck thinning. That is really, really cool. That is a fun thing to do in this game. Please don't nerf that. Just nerf this, maybe? A little bit? I don't know. I'm not a game designer for this kind of game, but I guess my initial inclination is just you could limit it. You could limit the number of times that you can level up a hand every time that you play a hand. So down at the bottom left where it says hands left, if you made it where it could only level up twice, that would mean that it could level up, say, flush, for example, from level 19 to 21. I say twice because if you only let it level up once, let's say you're at 26 out of 27 to level up, then you'd only get to do it once and it would level, so you'd only get 1 out of it. This way you would at least get 28 out of it, but the range would be from 28 to 54. You don't have to do it that way. You might think of a better way to do it. I'm sure it's not that hard to come up with a... Oh, okay. Ah, buddy. Oh, and also Nicholas just showing off my Riptide. It's nice and colorful. The arm fell off. Sorry. Magnets. Might help if I had it right side up and facing forward. Neat. It looks cool. Not green? Well, it's far side enclaves, so it's red. There is, as I recall, a Tal Sept that is green, but that's not me. Ce n'est pas moi. Ce n'est pas moi. The arm fell off plus L plus rate. It's just the gun. It's a Gundam. It's switching to a different gun. That's how it works, right? Armored core. Metal Wolf Chaos. Nothing is happening to deck thinning. I got it fixed now. You have to see how after that. Okay. Good. That means if this, I am going to be the first and last person to go infinite in this way in this game, which means I am milking the phooey out of this thing while we can. Maybe. Oh, please give me. No, okay, can't. Whoops. Oh, okay. I am trying to go until we get the diamond debuff boss. I really would like to see what that does to us. Oh, wait, are we... Yeah, okay, we've looped. In fact, I could confirm that. Yeah, there we go. Oh, 17. Yep. Okay. Yeah. Because we're playing 7 each time. Yeah, He-Man, yeah. Ay. So 25 on the board, 10 in reserves, and we're rotating through 7, so 17. 10 plus 7, 17. Yee. Ay. In fact, here's a neat little thing I suspect. Yep, now it says 10. It said 17 earlier. So if I click on it at the right time, it will say 17. No, not that. Stop that. There, like that, 17. I clicked on it at such a time when the 7 were not on the board. They were about to fall. Isn't that kind of neat? See, discovering silly little things like that in the game. That's not done. I don't know if that needs to be fixed. Probably, actually. That unfortunately probably does need to be fixed because someone is not going to realize that and get the wrong idea about how many tiles are left in their deck. Here, let me just discover more bugs for you, Studio. I'm sorry. There it is. There you go. We just discover bugs out of nowhere. I know what I'm doing. Let's see. Oh dear. Let me just give you more work. Sorry. Oh dear. Matchrio. Ta-da! Ta-da! Man. Good times. Oh, my dashboard is frozen on YouTube. Nice. Love it when that happens. Hi, we have spam on Twitch. That's ever present. I love it when that happens. Great. Good times. #1 bug finder. Best QA I ever had. Well, I'm sure it isn't a crowded pool, but thank you. I appreciate that. Matchrio, just as intended. Also, because this is the wheel, the boss is the wheel, so 1 in 7 happens to be made face down. So you expect that the usual number of ones face down would be 1 each time. Hey, level 132, Ziggy Darp Stardust might be too long. Maybe you could do Star-Dust. Maybe. Just came by to say goodnight. Hey, catch you another day. Thank you, Nicholas. I appreciate it. Junk. Its name on Discord is Junk. It's cool like that. Let's see. I guess we go for Molt and Chips and Molt. And chips. Well, okay. I'm seeing a theme there. 22. Alright. I'm never going to get a chance to do this again. Oh. It's not worth a shuffle. Yeah. We just take however long that took and multiply it by 22. Nice. I don't know. Are you one of those, as far as, okay, spill the tea, sis. Okay, I'm dying from cringe from saying that. What? Leaks is what I'm trying to say. Any ideas for other stars you might want to put into the game? That you might want to spoil, you might want to reveal here and now? I guess we might, maybe, if you're in the bug fixing stage right now, then maybe not, but, no, maybe. Also, I get why it happens, but I love how the round score stops here and the score to beat keeps going. I just think that this week has no new stars. Fair enough. Well, if you ever have, if you ever like, I'm sure you have plenty of ideas, and as the game gets early access for more people, you'll get even more ideas. So, which not all of which will be very high quality. I understand that. That said, here's this list, and I have this entire wish list, and I want you to add all of it. No. Is Shooting Star one of them? I wonder how many characters you can put on there before it starts to get too crowded. If I had to guess, my answer is a tight 7. I don't think you can really get the kerning any closer than that. It looks like it's only about a pixel gap anyway. So maybe 7, 9 is probably what we're looking at. Shooting is 8. Shooting Star does sound like a great name, though. I mean, it's not very original, but it definitely fits. It's a star. Can't have a star game without shooting stars, right? Shine on you, crazy. No. I want to do 3 stars a week after this week. Week's update got more bug fixes than I expected. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to put more work on you there. My bad. Oh dear. Thank goodness though that you put a countdown after you actually win. Because if you hadn't, we would actually go infinite. And then soft lock ourselves, unless we want to just keep shuffling for -1 hand until we lose. God, this is stupid. I love it. This is obnoxious, and I love it. Good times. Did I see one called Star Power? I don't remember. Non said All Star, Star Power. I'm trying to think of another star related. What's a synonym for star so that we might be able to add some silly stuff? You go to thesaurus.com and you click upgrade a few times. That's what you do. That's important. That's essential. Add malt. So hopefully this doesn't take quite as long. 1 malt is probably worth more than 7 chips at this point. Alright, there we go. And, yep, there we go. Get started. Alright, Star. Platinum. The world. There's a name for you. Don't get yourself sued, though. Star Platinum. Pentagram. Well, that's not really a synonym. Okay, so I'm looking for... Oh, not that kind of star. Famous, illustrious. I'm looking for, you know, the celestial body. No, alas. Alas. I am returned. And so on. Yeah, but it is a star. Well, I mean... not really. I was meaning something a little more direct, like, Well, now I'm trying to think of a synonym for star. Even if I can think of one, unfortunately, I mean, it's probably not going to be short enough to fit in there. Standard is 8 letters, so it might not fit regardless, but there's a concept in astronomy called standard candles. That might be kind of cool, but again, it might not fit, unfortunately. A standard candle is a known brightness for a known brightness for a celestial effect that lets you judge the distance that you are from it. So for example, a type 1a supernova always has the same brightness, and because it always has the same brightness, you can use how much of it you can see, how bright it is to you, to know the distance from it, or the approximate distance, but you get the idea. It's one method that we have of trying to figure out the distance of, say, distant galaxies from us. You can use parallax, but that only works out to a certain distance, relatively close in the grand scheme of, in the length of the galaxy, of the universe. Parallax will only get you so far. So there's standard candles, type 1a supernova. What's the other one? Pulsars? I can't remember if pulsars are a standard candle. They might very well be, and I'm afraid I just don't remember. They might be. Here. This is completely unrelated, but I like science. Standard candles. Common distance ladder is the Wikipedia article for it. Extragalactic distance scale is the succession of methods by which astronomers determine the distances to celestial objects. A direct measurement of an astronomical object is possible only for those objects that are close enough. Techniques for determining distances to more distant objects are all based on various measured correlations between methods that work at close distances and methods that work at larger distances. Several methods rely on a standard candle, which is an astronomical object that has a known luminosity, so known, basically, brightness. Let's see. Oh dear. Let me see what those would be. Standard candle, parallax, standard candles. Problems. Standard siren, gravitational waves. Okay. Neutron stars are black holes, so gravitational waves originating from the in-spiral phase of compact binary systems such as neutral stars or black holes. Okay, that's another one then. Cepheid variables. Okay. Alright, I'm sorry, let me just, before I keep falling down that rabbit hole, eventually get to unique images. Hey, fair enough. You're working on the actual game itself. Obviously, it's more than fair with that coming first. You know what, sure, I guess there's no reason to skip. Just in case, why not? Yep. I did a skip on that earlier and I shouldn't have. Alright. Well. Oh. I mean, this actually could theoretically kill us. Oh, yeah, okay. I was about to say, is that not a diamond? One contestant does get songs related to heavily ironic memes. Also, no, Josuke isn't a meme. Tournament itself is a meme. Oh, okay. Okay. It sounds like a Mugen thing. Ironic memes. Fair enough. If you... Non, how much pixel art do you have worked on? I know you said pixel art is tedious. It's not something that I do anymore because I don't need to for my game, but my game is an entirely different genre, so it doesn't really need that. So I haven't worked on any pixel art in years. I haven't worked in pixel art since I worked in RPG Maker back in college. And that wasn't even really to make a game, that was just... I mean, I was toying around in it. And now I have it for free and I don't do anything with it because I got it for free. I don't know. So, Studio, my team and I are making a roguelike fighting game. I hope that sounds interesting. Without giving too much of the details, you know, in a game like Hades, where you clear the room or you clear the boss, and then you get 3 options for some way to power up your character? It's like that, but in a fighting game where you go from stage to stage, enemy to enemy, and then, you know, you power up your character further. Neat! Stuff like that. What kind of fighting? Fighting, it's a 2D fighting game. So, I guess if I had to describe what kind of game it's like, it's... nowadays, I don't want to say that it's like Guilty Gear, but it's like Guilty Gear. It pulls references from a lot of fighting games because one of the developers and I, we really, really like fighting games. But if I had to describe the system as being primarily like one or another, it's kind of like Guilty Gear, without all of the... It's like a simplified version of Guilty Gear that gets more complex as you play because you get more powers and that gives you more abilities and whatnot. So, you know, it's a roguelike. You make yourself stronger as you go on. Hope one of the jokers I have, Masochist, doesn't disappear because there's tears on the side of the card. They look oh, I hope it doesn't either. I don't know if you're terribly into fighting games, Studio, but Non, you've played Guilty Gear, right? One of these days, one of the joys of being in my channel is that you may or may not get to test this thing earlier. That'll be fun, right? We're still working on... We're very, very early in development, so, you know, it's not coming out anytime terribly soon. We've hit a little bit of a kink in there's 3 of us. One of us is largely out, so that has slowed things down quite a bit. You love Guild. I would never have yes, actually, yeah, that's right. Yeah. That's probably the closest fighting game that I can think of to it. Probably Guilty Gear. I don't know which Guilty Gear in particular it's closest to. I guess it starts out being Street Fighter. Like old Street Fighter, where you don't have as many options. You're not inundated with 50 million moves you could have. Okay, yeah, I think I might have the record now, Studio. And theoretically, we could just keep going for forever. Theoretically. I love roguelikes, so I'd try anything. Hold on. I haven't been a big fan of fighting games, so it's because I generally had a bad time with toxic people in fighting games as a kid. I wonder if you're about my age. You don't have to say how old you are if you don't want, but I grew up when fighting games they were on consoles, but they were still largely in arcades. The arcade versions were the better versions of them still. And arcade culture? How would you say? Unironically, where I live, I shouldn't say where I used to live because I'd dox myself and someone will figure out where I am now. You would expect, you would not be too terribly surprised if someone got into a fight at the Street Fighter cabinet over something cheap like a throw. And by a fight, I mean like a fisticuffs or someone's going to break a bottle or something like that. You know, perfectly normal stuff. Good times. Everyone loves it, right? Yeah, some people are toxic like that, unfortunately. Alas. Let's do this one so that we get to score more clubs at the beginning. Uh-oh. Oh, no, it's perfect. We got a nice, clean little shape there. We have a pyramid. Let's go. Guess how old I am? 8,000... I'm 35. I'm T1GlistenerElf, and because I hang out with a lot of VTubers, they come up with, or help me come up with VTuber lore, I guess. Because I'm an elf, the joke is that I'm supposed to be like really, really old like an elf, and so some of them, Kara, Piwo, call me old. It's true. I mean, I guess, but you know, not quite that old, not exactly that old. Also, the running joke that these are supposed to hide the pointy ears, and I don't know. That explains why. I don't know. I'm not a VTuber, but I've been doing this for long enough and have enough inside jokes that I have VTuber lore. I drink enough coffee that's entirely what my blood is, and if I keep this up, I will turn into a coffee elemental. My superpower is finding unintended ways to beat video games. Case in point, I suppose. You know? Let's see. What's another one? Where is Luna when you need her? Luna knows all the references. Non, you probably know some of these too. Help me out. Your VTuber avatar should just be the card. No, that's called trademark infringement. Maybe not. Probably not. That's the intellectual property of Wizards of the Coast, unfortunately. Alas. Until Magic the Gathering does actually go down the sink. No. Probably not happening anytime soon, I'd imagine. Probably not. Well, while we're stuck here... okay. I was trying to see if there might be some way that I could... You can't see, but I'm clicking rapidly to see if I can fit a switch in the gap. No. If I did a VTuber avatar... Okay. I've told you this story before, but I'll tell Studio and the rest of the game. Hey, there are 10 people watching me play this. Studio. There are 10 people watching me play a game that's not even listed on YouTube or anywhere. Good on you. That's actually for me playing a random game. I could see numbers like that when I'm playing Balatro or Elden Ring or Night Rain or so. You know, a well-known game. You know, I can get higher than that. But yeah, just to have that many now, good on you. Alright, so I had a perfectly legally obtained copy of Adobe Character Animator. Perfectly legally. And I would say that I got about 80%, most of the way done, with the work on getting my Walfus avatar, the one that you see next to the subscribe button, which you should all subscribe to T1GlistenerElf so that you can see the notification pop up saying that you subscribe to me. If you do that, cool, well and good, then you can interrupt me with the alert. I was most of the way done with animating that, and then the computer died, and because I had a perfectly legitimate copy, it was not in the cloud or anything. It was on the computer. And like someone who did not back up their homework and therefore has to start the whole thing over and doesn't want to, yeah, I got lazy. Also, I would have to reinstall Adobe Character Animator. I just haven't wanted to do that yet. I should get back to it. I should go and make it again. And then I would have the little Walfus avatar. If I don't do that, then it's going to be either something elf, but that probably is going to be pretty generic, or it'll be me as a coffee elemental, you know, like a humanoid coffee cup or something, with, I don't know, coming out of a cup, something like that, you know, to double down on the coffee reference, I guess. Oh god, that jumped quite a lot. I saw that. Alright. We have our consistent shape. Scoring 9 at a time again. Here we go. If I were a VTuber, I would be an unknowable creature banished to the hidden realm known as my bedroom, the Shadow Realm, cursed to only be able to interact with the world through my metaphysical avatar known as my PC. You're homebound. Oh, you're actually homebound. Well, your avatar is Malekith. Well, your profile picture is Malekith, who is forced to spend all his time, well, I was about to say in one place, but kind of two. I don't remember how that works exactly. Because if you beat Malekith, that doesn't force Garonk? Is that how you say his name? Garonk? It doesn't force Garonk to go away. He's still there. Anyway. Papa G. That's not Gascoigne. Papa G. It doesn't force Papa G to go away. Studio, I really like Elden Ring. If you ever get a chance, Elden Ring is a lot of fun. I'm sure it'll go. Well, I guess say I'm sure. Elden Ring goes on sale it goes on sale twice a year, like the summer sale, the winter sale, maybe some other time too. For example, after the 2022 Game Awards, it went on sale for 30%, but usually it's those two. It's a Bandai Namco game, but they also know it's going to sell, so they don't need to put it on sale too often. Unlike Sekiro, which never goes on sale because it's Activision. Blizzard. Alright, my YouTube dashboard crashed again. Good times. There we go. Oh, remind me, Tim, I wanted to ask you something. Wait, hold on. I've been streaming for 2.5 hours and it's just this one game. Not even just this one game, like Matchrio in general. This one run. we have turned this game into a yapping stream. Kara, I'm taking your job. I'm going to at least make it up to 9 digits. We're getting to 100 billion first. 100 billion. And we'll know that we've gotten there, even though the score is frozen, by the score to beat, once that gets up to 9 digits. I do not feel like going up to 10 digits. Please, for the love of sweet baby Aunt Jemima, no, I am not going up to 10 digits. If it's taking this long to not quite get to 9, a wise man once said, ain't no way. Hey, I have Elden Ring. I haven't played it much. Don't sit at my actual desk. Being a developer, I imagine, I believe you. It's my favorite game. I have played it for, it should be my most played, it's my most played game on Steam. I think Dark Souls might be my most played game overall, but that's a lot on Xbox and even a little bit on the Win DVD version. Yes, I know. But that was how I first played it. The Win DVD version of Dark Souls. Look, you feel free to judge me. But it's what I had, so. The story behind that is that Dark Souls is the one that I could not play completely blind. I discovered it through a speedrun, GDQ. Shoutouts to Ubergoose for his run of the game. Yeah, that was how I learned about it. So it wasn't completely blind, but I didn't know most of the boss. I watched a speedrun that I didn't understand. So, you know, I still got to play largely blind. And I had the Win DVD version, and on my definitely not gaming laptop, it ran. Blighttown was a PowerPoint. Oh, also, I wasn't playing mouse and keyboard. I was playing keyboard. Don't do that. Just, please don't. Don't hate yourself like that. Oh dear. What did you miss? Well, I mean, we're on our way to 9 digits. We're going to get level 200 for the flush. Haha. Something feels different. I mean, we're scoring better. Level 198, let's go. Ever as well? Yep. High five through the screen. Just like that. That's the sound a high five makes. Nice. Just like that. Alright. Unironically, I may actually leave the game open. I'll sell all 3 empty stars, but leave the game open and just have it run through flush after flush after flush, just to see when I wake up in the morning what level it's at. Yep. Would I? Why? Good freaking question. Why not? Oh, by the way, if I hit hand score right before the match changes, we get to actually see this, but once this goes away, once I hit back, I won't be able to pull it up until we start another round. Alright. And yes, flush. Level 200. 402. We need to get that to 420. No, we don't. But we totally need to get that to 420. Hype. Alright. Because he's the last one to ever do it. Yup. I'm sorry, anyone who comes behind me. You know what? Just for shiggles. I don't know how you'd go about doing it, but if you're on Steam, well, I know on Steam you could do this. You could release a, I don't know, beta version of the game, either in the actual game itself that people can play, or as you first release the patch and then you immediately upgrade it just so that it's available in Steam DB. I don't know, however you want, so that if people want to play the beta, they can. They can do stupid stuff like that. You know, that's all. All club. I swear the diamond boss just does not want to show up. That was what I was waiting for earlier, but no, it didn't get the memo, I guess. That's what's going on here. Uh-oh. 201. Okay. Whale. That's not it. Played through base game Elden Ring, beaten Mesmer and Romina with only one hand with keyboard? Don't do that when you're not good at the game. Oh dear. No, I played two hands in keyboard, but one hand. Oh wait. Those are two separate things, right? One hand and separately from that keyboard, right? Or is it one hand on the keyboard? That's it. You just keyboard with one hand. I would imagine that would have to be harder than doing one hand with controller. I've beaten Dark Souls one hand on the controller, and that's more comparable to keyboard because I was using button remapping. It was Dark Souls Remastered on the PS4, so I did console remapping. Yeah, you could do that. It's certainly harder to do any of the Souls games one-handed if you don't remap the controller. But what I did basically is I moved as much as I could onto the left side and just played with just the left half of the controller. The clip that I have at the very end where I beat Quinn, I had to actually switch spells. That was the one action that I did in the game that involved the right side of the controller, I think. Maybe some stuff in the menus too. I'm pretty sure stuff in the menus I did. You had it twice early, decided to make sure I was thoroughly agonized by this. I had it twice? Wait, oh no. Had it twice. What did I have? Oh no. Oh no. Sorry. Oh, the diamond boss. Yeah, you're right. It just doesn't want to show up again. If it were me, let me word this in a way that doesn't tell the developer what to do. You should know. I think that it might be a good idea, personally, to create a bag for the boss blinds as well. Remember I said how you, like in Tetris, you have the 7 tetrominoes, you put them in a bag, you pull one out at a time, and once they're all done, you put them back in. I don't think it would be a good idea to be able to see the same one twice in a row. However, if there aren't that many boss blinds, then ignore that, because then you actually probably do want it to be, you probably do want it to be more readily accessible. You want to be able to hit the same boss twice in a row. Let's say that the game goes for 8 antes and you only have 8 bosses. That means that you expect to see every boss on average once. That means that if you play any kind of a flush build, you expect over the course of that run for that flush to get debuffed. If you have, say, 24, which I think is the number in Balatro, I think it's 24 boss blinds. Well, now the expectation is that you won't, even with the bag system, that you won't. Oh, and Elf, since you asked if I stream Millennia, I streamed beating Mesmer and Romina with input display if you want to see the VOD. Didn't try. Hey, fair enough. Oh, wait. Remind me, what did you say you didn't do Blasphemous Blade? You did, it was Katana, it was like Rivers and Uchi, right? I think that's what you said. So, let me solo her. You did the let me solo her build, right? I don't know if you had the jar on your head, but you totally should have had the jar on your head. To give you an idea of how much I like Elden Ring Studio, there is a boss in the DLC called Redacted. Go play the DLC. No, I can tell you if you like. The final boss of the DLC that I make my mission to go and solo for people. So I'll name myself Let Me Solo Them and go over and, you know, try to do the boss for people. It's great. It's brilliant. I think that if I had kept doing that and made it a mainstay, I actually still probably would not be known for it, because prior to me there was also another player called Let Me Tank Him, who I believe plays on console and I play on PC, so maybe I could, but who already made a name for himself doing that. His build is different. I actually think that his build is less optimal, but both of us can get the job done easily enough. It's fine. Both of us can do it. You know. Good times. Clarify what I mean is, only using my left hand on my keyboard, no right hand, no mouse, no controller, no other form of input. Jeez. Keyboard only. Oh, goodness. Go ahead and use single Nagakiba, not Uchikatana. Nagakiba with Blood Flame Blade. Spinning slash with Keen Infusion. Okay, so Blood Flame, I guess I was thinking, well, Rivers of Blood, Blood and Flame. That's maybe where I was getting that from. Nagakiba. Okay. Fair enough. Jeez. I think I may know what's different. Oh, what's that, Non? What, that it's become a yapping stream? Switch weapon the DLC. Nagakiba the whole game, so I figure it's time to switch. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm trying to think of what... So, Evangeline does not own the DLC. I own the DLC, but we each have Elden Ring, and only I have the DLC. And since she started the game on her, started the save file on hers, she doesn't have access to the DLC. So unfortunately, that means she can't go yet and go through all of that. I may or may not pick up Shadow of the Erdtree just for her, but she has more in the main game to finish first anyway, so that's alright. Your PFP. Okay, on my stream elements, it doesn't show your PFP. Oh! It is different. Yeah, okay. I didn't notice you had a different PFP because I couldn't see it on my end. When I'm on YouTube and my face is cut off, which is of course the best kind of stream when my face is not visible, then yeah, there we go. Perfect. Now your PFP is too small for me to see. Is that Teto? I think that's Teto, right? Ah, okay. One of the Vocaloids. The redhead with the drills for hair. Hey, there we go. Okay. Just to absolutely confirm that we've reached 100 billion, I'm going to do it one more time. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Thank you. Very good. Alright, 6 chips. Alright. Yeah, that's, okay, 200. Hey, no, scratch that. There's the diamond. We finally get the diamond boss. Okay, never mind. I am sorry. I do not mean to make you suffer. But it is about to happen. Apologies in advance. There we go. Apology. Teto in Gmod with a propeller hat and the lollipop. Oh, by the way, so the game now, you may have noticed, the game is now forced to give me 3 in a row. Or I say forced to. Maybe it's just RNG. No, it is RNG, because you said earlier it was just left to RNG. We had 3 in a rows already on the board. When I said earlier that those 2 towers we got that were separated by a 2x5, that should be impossible in a Match-3 game, I was right. Ta-da! Oh, goodness. With a propeller hat and a lollipop. I can see it now. It's tiny on my end, but I can see it now. Red-haired Miku. Yes. Okay, so I apologize. We're going to be here a bit longer. Let's keep yapping, because I want to see what the diamond boss does to me. I think that would be incredibly base. And that's also when we're going to end the stream, because I work in the morning. I still have these to get work on. I've not been working on these like I should. I'm supposed to be trying to get to sleep, but what is sleep? Baby, don't hurt me no more. Your banner is different. Go to channel. Oh, who are these? I don't recognize any of them. Maybe. No, I don't. Also, my voice is dying. Weezer. Okay, I'll admit I didn't listen to Weezer very much. Pork and beans. Something else, I'm sure. I'm sure there's something else. I'm just not thinking of off the top of my head. It's one of those, if you tell me it's Weezer. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, by the way, remember we have 10 diamonds in reserve. We're always getting these 10. That means that they're switching 10 and 10 and 10. There's 35 tiles in the whole deck. Only 25 can be out at a time, 10 in reserve. There's 10 diamonds getting eaten and replaced by 10 diamonds. And then those 10 that were eaten get put back in the bag. So we just keep cycling those 10 over and over again. Basically what I'm saying is this is the most we can get. We can only rotate 10 at a time, infinitely. Any more than that, and we have a club rotating, which may or may not get eaten at some point. The good news, the fact that we're leveling up our hand does mean that it will... it won't take less. Cope. At least it's speeding up as it goes on, is what I'm trying to say. And the little upgrades that we take, while they do take time, hopefully they speed it up a little bit too. Net speed up. Hopefully. Maybe. Possibly. Oh yeah, that's right, you're empty. I was thinking about not working on the Riptide until I can spend a stream just working on... spend a stream working on it. Get the camera set up so that we can all see that. You know, one of those building or painting streams. That'd be kind of neat, right? Maybe. But regardless, I need to get these done. They're a gift. I need to get my gift done first. That's important. Yeah, my parents, Studio and Tim, are... my parents are very, very religious, and this is a nativity set that Evangeline and I have been working on. She's not here, and will have very little time to work on them herself, and when she is here, the background, she's going to be painting the background. So it's important for me to work on these, finish these up, give her more time to work on the background, then she can work on these later too. To be fair, this is one of the reasons why I wanted you to play it. Knew you were too analytical not to find something. Didn't expect. I'm glad you got that impression of me. Really, I appreciate that. So, it is possible that we could actually rotate more than 10 tiles at a time if I add diamonds to the deck. Now, those diamonds are going to be unupgraded, well, barely upgraded, so it may not be worth it. But we could try to score a little bit more by rotating a few more tiles that way. It still requires us to not get unlucky, but it should become more likely. You were saying you were thinking of giving players the option to choose which hand to upgrade. If I had the choice earlier to switch from flush to 5 of a kind, it would start out slower, but it would scale up more quickly, and we might be going by more quickly now if I had that option, instead of it just defaulting to being the highest one. So yes, that would be a good thing to add. So there's that. There's obviously fixing the infinite. There's the deck, number of tiles in deck fix, where you remember earlier it was showing 10 or 17 based on when I pulled it up. What other bugs did we find? sure we found something. I'm sure. Good lord, I'm sure we found something. You know, maybe I should have gone in. All right. Hey, big blind. Oh, this time we don't have any threes out. Oh, crud. Well, it's just... I knew I should hit one of the lower ones. But I wanted to get that sweet 5. Wait. I'm a moron. There are already 10 clubs on the board. I'm a moron, says the guy who found an infinite. Look, this constitutes me being a moron in my book. And to be fair, we wouldn't be scoring that much more if we were... I'm not sure how the scoring works, actually. I think if we were scoring more cards, more tiles, it would increase the numbers down there. That seems really obvious, but you know, we were hitting over 60 consistently earlier. Now we're getting not even 260. That would have sped things up a little bit. It's fine. It's fine. Fine is the word I would use. Reload. Sell this joker to put all cards... Okay, hold on. All cards in your hand back into your deck and draw a new hand with new cards. Non? Non. Okay, that's a neat design, and I actually like the design. But if I had to put a gold sticker on that, I would have to strangle you, Homer to Bart Simpson. I would have to figure... No. More cards is basically always higher. Flush adds all chips and mult from all cards. More cards is always... True. Okay. That's true. Yeah, it's like when you're playing... It's like it's Balatro. Sometimes the hand that has a base scoring that is worse is still the better hand to play because you get to score more cards. So you may have 2 pair upgraded quite a bit, but full house lets you score 5 cards instead of 4, for example. Something like that. Have to get insta-killed by T1. No. We're going to play Guilty Gear XX, Accent Core XX, Ultra Mega Hyper Turbo Electro Caffeinated, whatever that edition is called. The one with instant kills. Neat little cutscenes for it though. And now that I've figured out the whole streaming thing, nice. Whenever I butt into your streams, we could call it a collab, or a hostile takeover, or an invasion. Remind me, what country are you from again? We're getting invaded by... Were you... Oh goodness, were you Norway? I'm trying to remember. I can't remember. Somewhere up there. Way on up there. You're not going to get insta-killed, I promise. Cross my heart. Cross my heart. Hope to die. Level 250. Let's go. Alright, we're going to keep it going till we get 1,000. No. No. No, absolutely not. Guilty Gear XXR Strive Sign Accent Core Rev 2. Unironically, I think that's the name. I don't think you're pulling my leg. I think that's the actual name. Although I think maybe RD is lowercase. No one cares. XXR. Let's go with that. Strive. No, wait, no. Strive is not part of it, right? Strive Sign? Wait. Accent Core Rev 2 is correct for sure. Strive Sign? Maybe. Omae wa mou shinderu. Nani? Alright. Including all the names. Oh, okay. That's what you did. That took me a little bit too long to realize. Good times. This is nice chill music, by the way. Where did you, if you don't mind my asking, Studio, where did you find this? Was this in an audio library or a royalty-free pack, or did you make this yourself, or did you commission this, or how'd you come about it? Yeah, Add the RD and should be like, yeah, it's fine. Also, yeah, the RD should be R&D, research and development. I have spent my entire life in the South, and this is the voice that I do when I want to sound like a Southerner. In the South, but not of the South. That's what I'm going with. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking with it. Yeah, I think I remembered, Tim. I think you're Norwegian? I think. Maybe. That sounds right. Somewhere up there. Way up yonder. Way up yonder. Yep, Norwegian. Okay. Hold on. Wait a second. Make sure I say this correctly. Okay, so is it that? Okay, I'm trying to remember. Is Norway? Oh, geez. Let me just embarrass myself really quickly. Norway is it a Scandinavian country that's not a Nordic country, or is it the other way around, or is it both? It's called Norway. I'm assuming it's a Nordic country, but one of those countries up there. I know Finland's not Scandinavian, right? Nothing, I think? Okay, North. Alright. Guilty Gear fans will be like, yeah, my favorite Guilty Gear is Guilty Gear X minus 2 equals pi. It is both, okay. What's the one I'm thinking? Maybe I am thinking of Finland. Maybe that's where I'm getting confuzzled. Where it's a... Never mind. Where I think Finland is it's a Scandinavian nation, but not a Nordic nation, right? Is that how that works? And also they have snipers that single-handedly take out the entire Russian army, is what it feels like. Is what it feels like. Oh dear. It's part of the Scandinavian peninsula, so northwestern area of Finland. Okay. Ta-da! Just a royalty-free jazz lib. Nice. To get back to you on where... Oh, okay. Well, it might be nice to have in the credits when it gets... This is technically still the tutorial, by the way. I'm technically still in the tutorial. I spent 3 hours in the tutorial. Look. Jeez. Why am I like this? Alright. We are this close to the diamond boss, though. I'm going to talk with my hands for no reason. They're called bird hands, right? Right? Hey, are you going to do a non-tutorial run? Not today. I have work in the morning, I have these to paint, and I would like dinner. So, unfortunately, not today. But you know what? We could play this again. I could play this again some other time. 7,000. Wait for it. It's over 9,000. Jeez. I don't know if you could have more thoroughly broken it on your first try. Well, unfortunately, unfortunately, it is my second because I played the tutorial a little bit. Well, I guess maybe it is my first full try. Because I played a little bit of the tutorial beforehand. Alright, let's see. Diamonds are debuffed. Okay, they're debuffed, but oh well, we're still going to send this to the moon. Because why not? Alright, more malt. More malt. Alright, are you ready? Yep, see? It forced me to be able to make a 4 of a kind. Because 1, 2, 3, okay. Yet all 10 are on the board. It is possible, we saw this in the last blind actually. It is possible for, if you have the deck down to 2 suits, 10 of one, 25 of the other. It is still possible for there to not be a 3 of a kind, or 3 in a row on the board. It's just that it happened not to be the case here. Last time we only had 2 at any given time. But that means that we could do something like this. All right. Okay. That's interesting. That's definitely not how it works in Balatro. Because in Balatro, if they're all debuffed, you still get the base scoring for the hand. Huh. Oh, wait a minute. What happened to all my hands? Hold on. What happened to all my hands? Is that supposed to happen? Because I still have 5 hands left at the end there. How? You'll never do this again, mark my words. I believe you. But no, actually though, how did that happen at the end? What was that? It still said I had 5 hands left. Alright, main menu. Early access. Hi. Oh, neat. Weekly updates, community game plan, and balance polls, developer chat, and more. Balance polls. Balance polls. I'm so sorry. Credit supporter. Nice. I could do that. I could do that. Weekly updates, community gameplay, and balance polls, developer chat, your name in the credits of Matchrio, and more. Nice. Nice. Exclusive. Behind the scenes, Discord access, join my... Okay, so they're the same thing but in different orders. So it looks like the extra one is 10 a month and you get in the credits, 3 a month. I'm gonna be a pedant here. I'm going to be a pedant. Would you get into the credits if you joined for $10 a month and then left at some point before the game actually released? Because that kind of incentivizes people to support. If all they want is the credits, they stay at this level until right before the game releases and then jump up to this level to get their name in the credits. Like there kind of needs to be something. Now, why am I being a pedant about this of all things? Because I cannot help myself. I'm analytical like that. Ay ay ay. Okay. Options. Master volume. Yep. Stats. Total uses, high card, 1 pair. Alright. So, actually, why did I die at the end there? 7,116. It unfortunately was not over 9,000. Although we got pretty close in one go. I'd like to think that that counts for something. You know, despite me breaking the game thoroughly... Why? I had 5 hands left. Alright. Then again, whether that's I don't know how the game ended there, but whether that's intentional or not, it might actually be kind of a good thing that that happened. Maybe. That actually does give the game a way to end. If you only gave me the base scoring, like in Balatro, you only gave me the base scoring for a flush. My level 250 plus flush, whatever that was. If you only gave me that base scoring for it, I could still go infinite. It would just take forever. Alright. If you may not actually know yourself, Studio, but if you figure it out, if you would let me know, I would appreciate it. I implemented that game over as a fix to someone saying they got down to 1 suit, and it got stuck infinite. Oh, interesting. Interesting, okay. Fair enough. Someone saying they got down to 1 suit. Interesting, okay. Yeah, you could... Yeah, you could go make, you know, what I was doing is getting it down to 2 suits with the minimum for the secondary suit. You could just go all the way up to 35 diamonds if you absolutely feel like it and rotate the board 25 times in a row, or 20, you know what I mean. Yeah, that you could do that. Don't, but you could. Credits! My all-time #1 supporter, my wife. Aww. All my wonderful family. Aww. My fur babies. Lena, Aurora, Celine, Babe, and Leon. Want to join this list? Click to become a credited supporter. That'll take us back to where we... Oh, and if you... let me make sure. Hold on. Just a dern tootin' minute. That's a technical term, by the way. A derned tootin' minute. Alright, I don't have the link to the early access page from earlier, but I can make sure that if the actual link for the game, do you mind if I put the game's link in the description, Studio, so that other people can play it as well? If that's all right, or not if you're not cool with that. But if you're cool with it, then hey, there you go. And if you would like to become a credit supporter of this neat little game, hey, Non, you like Balatro? She who is not a triangle? You should do that now. Alright. Neat. Oh, it's already in there. Whoops. Never mind. Cool. Well and good. Neat. Let me just add the text to the front of it saying, because right now I just have the link. You can play and support the game's development at this link. Neat. There we go. Ay. Will do. Yep. Yep. Cool. Supporters. Open up a link. Attributions. Nice. Font. Okay. By Daniel. Ah, neat. Under Creative Commons. Nice. All of the music that you hear on my stream that I add for, say, intermissions, starting soon, ending scene, all that, is either Creative Commons or something that I know is not going to get me... It's from a game, but it's not going to get me hit. Usually, game companies they do not want their songs to get hit with in YouTube's Content ID system. This is another thing that you probably already know this. And in fact, you already have it as Creative Commons, so this shouldn't be an issue. But make sure that your game's music is not in YouTube's Content ID system, because if it is, and people want to stream your game or make VODs of your game, but the music gets claimed, they won't make more of them. And therefore you don't have as many people bringing attention to your game by playing it, and then the game's community starts to wane, starts to die off. Unfortunately, that happens all the time. Sometimes it's intentional. Games like, what's the Castle Crashers, where the composer actually claims the audio in the game, and that's not a false claim. That's the composer doing it, and they have the right to do that. And then sometimes it happens unintentionally, where YouTube thinks that the music in the game is a cover of somebody else's cover. It gets backwards which one is the original, which is the cover. In that case, the way you fix that, I understand, is that you do put the music into YouTube's Content ID system, but you flag it as being allowed to be used. That way, when someone makes a cover, YouTube knows that it's a cover of your original. Not that it matters for you, because it's all Creative Commons music, but if you ever change that, that is pretty important. It's easy for a game like Balatro to get around that, because Balatro has one song. Granted, it's doing the Banjo-Kazooie, Grant Kirkhope, MIDI fade thing. It's changing the song. It's changing the mood of the song as it goes, but it's still just one song. Said it before, any original music I make can be used as background music. Wouldn't be the best. You're allowing people to use it for free? That's good. If I had the person's name, there's a Palworld streamer that I got into who also makes music, and again, all his music, he just allows people to use under Creative Commons. As long as attribution is given, then you can just use it for whatever. Which is really cool. I appreciate communities like that. People don't have to do that, but they can. I, on the other hand, can't. I don't compose music. I just break games. That's my contribution. Just You know that Batman cover where Bane breaks his back? I'm just that. That's me. Oh dear. All right. Time to play an actual. It's another day, unfortunately. Another day. Mashups can't be used. Yeah, that's right, another day. We'll get to it. I promise. Cross my heart. Although, it might be good for Studio if you want to let me know as bug fixes come out. That way I can do it after another bug fixes have come out first. Oh wait, no, I only get one. I need to play today because I get to go infinite today and only today. Oh, you've already got him implemented, I'm sure. All right, whale, and let me make sure I add you. And if you too would like to join Studio's Discord, I'm assuming he, right? If you'd like to join his Discord server, I don't know, but context, right? Hey. Then, hey, there's a handy little link. You can't see my mouse. Well, you can see where the color changes here. There you go. Link down in the description again. Thank you very much for bringing this to my attention. I am glad that we found each other, Studio. I'm glad you found me and brought this game up. This is cool. This is fun. I will be playing this again. Insane ramblings and off topic are related to the tournament. Versus quotes. Speaking of Discord, if you want to go see Non ramble like an unhinged lunatic, redundancy is redundant, then hey, head on over to my Discord server, link down in the description below. We like to think we have snacks. We don't. We just all take a bite out of Non. I mean, all right. Hey, I'll see you all. No. Let's see who we can redirect over to. No. I'm always the punching bag. Let's see. Oh, hey, the coffin of Andean. You know, Tiberos was here earlier. I really should raid back. That's what I'll do. I'll raid back. Same. Definitely be updating soon. Hopes you can pull some more lunacy. Maybe. Missing my left arm. No, no. Oh, no. A big old bite. Big chunk out of you. 3 hours of one game. This is longer than it... This is a little bit longer than I thought this was going to be. You can tell because the title features the word... features another game's name in it. And, yeah, we never got around to it. Oops. Whoops. Alright. I'm also curious to see when you get more stars added to it as well. Oh, I could raid into, on Twitch anyway, I could raid into another Balatro streamer. I say another, as if I'm playing Balatro right now, but you know what I mean. Look, Matchrio is not in Twitch's database yet of games, so I had to put something. There you go. Eeny, meeny, miny, good lord, there are a lot of you here. Is there anyone that I'm following that is also playing it? And the answer is no. But if you'd like to watch a French lady paint, that's kind of cool. If you like to watch Mewtwo King play Smash Ultimate, I'm sorry Mewtwo King, you're cool, but that's Nintendo. Hey, what is this, D&D? Let's see, Legend ZA. I'm sorry, Lil B. Goodness, can I find something that's not Nintendo on here? Okay, there's something called, oh, 9 Soul, wait, this game's done quick. Oh, there's a speedrun, GDQ is going on, apparently. Agreed, submitted it very earlier. Hopefully we'll get a category soon. Nice, Superstar is a good game. It's Nintendo. Nintendo and I are not on speaking terms. Also, is it? Is it a good game? It may very well be. Just... Huh. Okay. So we can raid into Quinn if we want an actual person, or... I'm not going to raid into GDQ because they're playing 9 Souls, and I'm going to play 9 Souls at some point, so I don't want to spoil myself. So we're going to raid into Quinn again. That'll be neat. Quinn is a variety streamer who is right now playing what looks to be some sort of cozy I don't know. It kind of looks Animal Crossing-ish, I think. Something like that, maybe. Neat. That'll be cool. Alright, and then, again, rating over on YouTube as well. So when I end stream, well, it'll rate on YouTube, and then I'll rate on Twitch a few seconds later. I will see you all later. Take care, everyone. Oh, say hi for me if you don't mind. In chat, T1 raid, all that jazz. It makes us look good, and they'll appreciate that too. Take care. And you know what, Studio? That gives you a chance to mention your game to somebody else. Yeah! Alright. Take care. Bye-bye.